once you've learned the sequences, sometimes people go up to, let's say, they have to play a part of 220 BPMs, and then they get to 200 and they feel like, I'm struggling. And so they think, oh, I have to slow it down, and then in time, my form, my motion will get better, and it will allow me to play 220. That's the wrong part. That's false. You cannot play at 220 if you don't practice at 220. So if at 180 your accent is working, that means that like that problem is solved at 180, but it's not solved at 220. It's like you have to think faster. You have to let the body think faster. So you have to be in that BPM to then kind of like figure out that BPM. Okay, so if you're playing at 160 and you feel like you're struggling, and then you go on 220 and it's like 60 BPMs faster, then you might want to kind of like have a few steps that will help you to correct a few mistakes here and there. It's going to be less intense than jumping to 60 BPMs, but still, like you will have to at one point get to 220 BPMs and understand and figure it out. So what happens usually is there's tension, right? There's tension in your hand or whatever you're working on that is preventing you from being able to execute whatever you're doing at a certain speed. So what you can do, so tension, it's like constant contraction of the muscle, which means the muscle gets contracted and it doesn't like relax anymore. There isn't a deactivation of the muscle. So a good way of approaching the exercises would be play one bar to 120 16 notes, and then one bar to 128 notes. So you allow the muscle to relax for one bar, and then one bar you push, and then you relax, right? So you play 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. The activation, the activation, push, and then at one point you will start to feel like, okay, I can play one bar, and so you can start pushing. Play two bars. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 2 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 2 2 3. And as you're playing the faster bars, you want to kind of like deactivate as much as possible. In this case would be the fingers, but you know, whatever part that you have in that it's tensing up.